Welcome, welcome, everybody. Hey, Echo. Hey, Jenny. How does everything sound? If y'all can hear me, give me a thumbs up or say something in chat. Hey, Deanna. Howdy, howdy, baby. Okay, you guys, tonight we're going to be making some stewed tomatoes. I've turned them into tomato sauce. I went tomato picking out in my yard today, and I got about 2 packs of tomatoes. So I brought them inside and I washed them up and uh, cut all the bad spots off of them, put them in a pot, put a little bit of water in it and let them cook. And then when they were done, I pureed them down and let them cool off and put them in these jars. And I left about a ½ inch of head space. I added a little teeny bit of Cannon salt and a little dab of vinegar. I cleaned off the rims of the jars and I put the lids on, just fingertip tight. And now we're putting them in this water bath canner, which is just a stock pot that I've got a rack in the bottom of. And I'm putting the lid on it. And we're going to turn the heat up to high. And when it starts to get in a rolling boil, we're going to let it go for about 15 minutes. And then, cut the fire off and take it off the burner and let them sit. Hey, Fast Bear with God, how are you doing? Nice to meet you. And next, what I'm going to be doing is I am going to take a little bit of saltine crackers, a little bit of some corn chips and hot fries that we had in the pantry, and I am literally going to use this to make a crust for a squash casserole. I'm using what I have. I ran out of Ritz crackers, and y'all, I don't feel like making a pie crust, so we're just going to use what we have. Okay? So I put it in this little handy dandy thing I got from my local Dollar General. I only paid $4 for it on a clearance sale. So we're going to use this to chop this up. How's everybody doing tonight? Is everybody doing good? Y'all, it was so hot today. Here, it got up to 101 degrees. And the heat index was, they said 110, but y'all, it felt like it was 115. Okay. That's coming along rather nicely. Almost done with my little crumbs. Okay, y'all. I'm going to show you what the crumbs look like. This is what the crumbs look like. See that? So I'm going to keep a little bit in the bottom of my pan and leave the rest out for the top, for the topping. Okay? So we're going to set this to the side until the squash comes off. Hey, Life, how are you doing, buddy? Hey, OG, how are you, babe? Okay, you guys, now I've got to start taking care of these avocados. They have gotten soft, so we're going to make a lot of guacamole dip. Okay? So let me get started. Let's see here. I need a knife. So, and I'm not no expert guacamole maker. And I'm going to save these seeds because we're going to be doing some avocado trees. And I might do a video on that to show everybody how to do it. So I've grown some and sold them. So I'm going to do it again. They can be a little bit fussy to get going though. Okay. What was the temperatures like where you guys are at? You love avocados? Yeah, we do too. And you guys, you can actually save your avocado skins and wash them. And your water, if you put them in a pot and boil them, your water will turn red and you can actually dye a cloth with that. You just have to make sure when you're letting your fabric set that you add a little bit of vinegar, or good luck on trying to get the color to stay in if you don't put a little bit of vinegar in it. Okay. So, ooh, don't them avocados look good, y'all? Look at that. Ooh, isn't that so pretty? Look at that. Ooh. Yum, yum, yum. Well, that thing is just way too soft. I'm not using that thing. I'll use the seed out of it, but not the avocado. $97. You know what, Life? I thought that to be sure, with being so close to the ocean, I thought we would get a little bit better breeze today. Because, by the way, the crow flies were only like 13 miles from the ocean. And it was nothing all day, man. It was so hot. It was like, where's the breeze? I had to put ice in my animals' water today and put more fans on them. Felt so sorry for them. Those are some big seeds in those avocados. Oh, I bet you it was humid right on that Savannah River. Hey, Jen, how are you, baby? Deanna still gets to light fires in California. She's up in the mountains. Y'all, look at all that guacamole that I'm going to have. Well, avocado. Look at that, you guys. Isn't that lovely? Oh, man. Here are all the peels. I'm going to save them and boil it so I can put on my channel what avocado water looks like and how you can dye fabric with it. And we're going to be saving the seeds. Look at those big, beautiful seeds. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 when I get that one out of that. I need to wash these real quick. Let me go ahead and get this out of here. You go, look, that's saying, ugh, ugh. I'm not saving that skin. That's just not very pleasing to look at. Okay, you guys. I'm going to put the avocado seeds in a little Ziploc bag and stick them in my refrigerator until I'm ready to plant them. Because when I plant them, I've got to peel them, and I don't want them getting hard. So here's a little Ziploc bag I'm putting them in. Okay. Alrighty. Take this. I'm going to put this in a bowl because I have to wash it and clean it and all that good stuff. And set them to the side. And of course, what I always tell everybody is clean your dishes as you go. Because if you don't, you will have a big, big mess. I do not like messes, so I'm cleaning as I go. Okay, y'all got to plug my field peas back into my little crock pot that I've got going over here. Those are going to be for Sunday dinner tomorrow. Oh my goodness, it passed and transferred. Well, that's not good. Yep, that is a lot of avocados, and I'm getting ready to smoosh them up, baby. Look at this. I'm using my tater masher. You don't got to have a whole bunch of fancy kitchen equipment to get the job done. Do not. You can go out there and whittle you a stick and use it if you have to. You can. I actually like using the little wood, little pieces of wood to do my jams and jellies. Well, my fruit for making jams and jellies. When I'm trying to smush it up. Y'all, look at that. And that's so yummy looking. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Huh. Yeah. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Now, this is what we get to do. We have some cilantro. And I'm going to cut a little bit off of it. Because, y'all, my cilantro died. Well, it didn't really die. I used it all up and I forgot to plant more. So the little tiny bit that was left at the bottom just dried up. So it didn't grow back. So, okay. Oh, how do I stop them from going brown? How do I stop what from going brown? You talking about my cilantro or the avocado seed? Oh, I put lemon juice in it. And that lemon, y'all, we bought these lemons. Look how dry that is. I'm not using that thing. That's gross. Maybe this one will be better. Oh my goodness. They sold me bogus lemons, y'all. Y'all see how many lemons I had to pull out? Oh, finally, look. That's a nice lemon. Oh, yes. Okay, y'all. Here we go. Now, I'm doing this kind of countrified. I'm sticking my knife in there, and I'm just going to hold it and squeeze my lemon juice out. Make sure I don't get any seeds in there, okay? Okay. Y'all see that was a half of a lemon. So now since this is a good lemon, I'm saving this lemon peel. Okay. I'm going to cut this up so it'll fit in my little container right there. Okay, y'all. There we go. That goes in my refrigerator. For other things. Okay, my tomatoes have been going at a rolling boil for 5 minutes already, so I'm setting my timer to 10 minutes because I was sitting here yapping and forgot to set it a few minutes ago. Okay, to this, I'm going to add a little bit of garlic that I minced up and put up about a year ago. So I'm going to get a little bit of that out. Let's see here. I'm probably going to use, a tablespoon. Shmeh. We're going to put a little bit more. Tablespoon and a half, y'all. I'm feeling kind of sassy tonight. Okay. And I think I will put me some let's see here. Some Badia cilantro lime seasoning. But about a quarter of a teaspoon maybe. And I think I'm going to try some of this tahini seasoning in it. Just to give it a little bit of a kick. Because we like a little bit of kick here. Hey, you guys. If that ain't some good guacamole, I don't know what to tell you. And no, I'm not putting any salt in it. Because for heart reasons, with my husband, we're staying away from adding salt in a lot of stuff. Unless we have to. Look at that, you guys. Isn't that wonderful? Doesn't that look beautiful? That is so pretty. Okay. Okay, you guys. This is going in my refrigerator. Okay. And what I told you about your dishes, I clean up everything as I go. So, I'm stepping right back over here to my sink. I'm going to clean the stuff up. Okay, you guys, the next thing I have to do is I have to make some homemade cream cheese. All right, I'm making that casserole and I want to try something different, so I'm going to use homemade cream cheese. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to take this little half a gallon of milk and I'm going to put it on the stove and I'm going to bring it up to about 110 degrees. Okay? Well, I would if my burner turned on. Oh, where's my matches, y'all? What did I do with my matches? Oh, I found them. Okay. As y'all know, my little clicker thing on my stove. Oh no, my matches don't even work. Marcel Ledbetter. I can't believe this. Okay. Plan B. Plan B. I had to use my back burner to light match to light my front burner. Isn't that just crazy? Okay. We're going to put that lid on that. Guys. I got to find me a thermometer. I don't absolutely have to have my thermometer, but it would be nice. Oh, it's okay. I'll survive. I don't absolutely have to have it. Y'all see that? Boop, boop. I found it. I put it in my little thing over here. Found it. Okay, y'all. Now what I have to do is, I think I need to cut up my cucumbers. Or no, I'm going to cut up my okra next because that needs to go in the freezer. Y'all see that? Oh my goodness. That's so lovely looking. I love okra. Okay, we are going to get us a knife so I can cut this up. Oh, okra is so good. I'm going to cut some of it up and some of it I'm going to leave whole. I just got okra in my coffee, y'all. Coffee flavored or okra flavored coffee. That sounds actually kind of nasty. I love okra, but I don't want it in my coffee. So we're going to probably have maybe a quart, and I don't know if I'll even have a quart. And I think I might just go in and cut all these up. Yeah, that's what I think I'll do. Now, you guys, I've already washed these. Okay. Okay, now I get to turn this. Oh, the tomatoes off finally. Whew. It's getting hot in this kitchen. Now, we have two different varieties of okra. That's a little short, fat okra. I can't remember the name of it. And then I have our family's okra that, gosh, this okra seed is from whenever my granddaddy was alive. Every year I just saved the seed. And he's been passed away since 1990. I can't remember if one of my uncles gave me some seed, or either my daddy. I can't remember. But I got the seed from either my dad or one of my uncles a long time ago. And now the fat little okra we bought. We bought that at a local agri supply store. Everybody that's here, give us a little chat. Yeah, exactly, fast. Bear with God. That's true. That GMOMS, man. I don't even. Ugh. I'm afraid to buy seeds from anywhere. Now, a lot of times around here, we'll trade seeds in our community. Yep. Yeah, yeah. I think this is going to be a quart, but a quart is better than no quarts. Oh yeah, it is. I love trading. Well, just think if we woke up tomorrow and nobody had power, the banks were closed. If let's just say everything shut down, what would people do? People would be forced to go back to a lot of the old ways. Me and Deanna and our little group of people we talked to, we've all talked about that. How it's so good to have a niche or a thing that you're good at and um, practice on it and get real good at it in case something happens, so you have a skill so you can trade with people. You know, like our friend Deanna out in California. She makes medicines, and she grows a beautiful garden, and she has all different kinds of um, natural things that grow around her that she can use um, to make a lot of healing stuff. And that's something that she's studied up on, and she's gotten really good at it. And then Anna, she's Echo Dragonfly. She's really good at making jewelry, and she's very hands on and can fix a lot of stuff that most men fix too. She's not afraid to get her hands dirty. So if something were to happen, she could do pretty much anything to or make whatever she had to be able to make it. Alfred's Kingdom, she's really good with calligraphy and artwork, and you know she can do stuff like that. And because if the power goes down and nobody has a way to um, use computers to print stuff off, what you think they're going to go back to doing? Having to do everything handwritten. So that's a skill right there that she can hone in and, keep on doing it and you know, make a fair wage, even if it's through trading, you know. Okay, you guys, that's how much we got. Now we're going to see if it'll fill up a Ziploc bag. Yep. That's right, grandfather in. That's right. Yeah, sometimes you do have to pollinate by hand. And there are some things, Anna, that you know, don't need pollination. You just have to study up and see what'll grow in your area that doesn't need pollination. Hey guys, yep, I was right. It's gonna barely fill a quart. So but that's fine. Like I said, that's better than nothing, right? Look at that. That's better than nothing. Look at that. Beautiful okra, y'all. And we grew it. We grew it. Oh, it's on low, Anna. It's not let me stick my doodad in it. Now I forgot to stick my doodad in it. Okay. Thank you for reminding me. Gotta get this air out of this bag. Ooh, y'all. Ooh. Marcel Ledbetter. Oh my goodness. And y'all, I get to give these tops to my chickens because my chickens love okras. They love them, love them, love them. Now I got to clean out that container I just used and wash out my coffee cup and make me a fresh cup of coffee. Dry these dishes over here. My dish rack is full now. Okay, you guys. One thing I forgot to tell you is when you go to do your cheese, you need one of these. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and take that out. I'm putting my immersion blender that I used to puree up my tomato sauce. I'm putting it back where it belongs in the drawer. And I'm putting this seasoning back up. So I'm doing a little bit of cleaning up, you guys. Now I'm going to make me a cup of coffee. Hey, y'all, I need some coffee creamer. I got me some bougie coffee creamer that was store-bought the other day. Being a little bit lazy. Cold coffee. Yum, yum. Good night, Fast Bear with God. Thank you for coming. Hey, Cherry Blair Witch. How are you doing, honey? If y'all haven't hit the like button, please do so. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'd love to have you. Hey, Tori. How are you doing, honey? I'm sorry I didn't see you, baby. Okay, y'all, I'm going to consolidate some fried onions. And yes, I'm cheating. I'm not making these from scratch. Y'all, I paid 5 cents per bag for these things. $5 a bag. Y'all, I am hot. It's hot in my kitchen. You hear me? Hot, hot, hot. But it's not as hot as it was today. That's why I'm doing this at night. And can y'all believe I hung laundry out on the line today? As hot as it was. Okay. Now I get to turn this off. Okay. And what we're going to do, see how it started clabbering up? Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to put some vinegar. I'm not wasting my lemon juice. We're going to pour some vinegar in it. Just some good old white distilled vinegar. Maybe about 3 tablespoons of it. And we're going to stir it in. Okay? And what's going to happen after we let it sit for about 30 minutes, it's going to curd, and the whey you'll have curds and it'll separate. Look at that. It's already turning into mozzarella cheese. Instead of just, we might be using mozzarella instead of cream cheese. Y'all, it's already doing it. Oh my goodness. That was fast. Okay. And y'all, this was only 1% milk. This wasn't even 2% or whole milk. Usually I use the whole milk with the cream and everything in it. Cherry Blair, yep, it was awesome. I went to Dollar General one day and they were 95% off. And then they were 50% off of that. So I don't know how much they were normally, but I got them for 5 cents a piece. So I'm not complaining. Okay, y'all. I've got to get drain the water out of the squash. So we're going to drain the water out. I'm going to bring it over here because when it's time for me to construct my casserole, we're going to need that. And I've got to cut up onions for that casserole. And I only have a little bit here, so I need to get busy. I'm running behind, y'all. Running behind. I think I'm going to use some green onions. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use some green onions and some onion powder. So, we're going to save the bottoms and plant them in the garden. So, because that's what we do around here. Nothing goes to waste most of the time. Look at that. We're saving those. I've got a couple right there. We're going to plant them in the garden. Okay. I'm going to cut these up. I'm going to put some in the casserole. Yeah, I'll put all of them in the casserole. Because we got the fried onions to go on the top and a little bit inside of the casserole. And instead of sitting here trying to get all different kinds of bowls and stuff, you guys, what I'm going to do is throw it right in that pot where I've got those squash cooked already. I'm just going to throw them right on in there because this is just going to get mixed up and put into that casserole dish over there. And while I'm waiting, I'll go ahead and put this little bit of garlic powder, maybe a half of a teaspoon, and I'm going to put some smoked paprika in this. Maybe, oh yeah, I love smoked paprika. Maybe a teaspoon or a little bit more than that. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm making cheese, baby. Yep, I'm making cheese. Okay, you guys, I ended up putting about a teaspoon in there. And I am going to put me some of my handy dandy supreme seasoning that I got at the Dollar Tree. You guys, it still tastes so good. Okay. I'm going to put I'd say about a tablespoon of that. Now this supreme seasoning, it has chili flakes in it. It's got oregano, onion powder, garlic, parsley, thyme. Did I say dried chili flakes? Crushed up? I might have. I don't know. But anyway, it's got a lot of good yummy stuff in it. And I'm going to put just a smidgen of black pepper, y'all. Yeah, Jenny made homemade cheese with me. She made my cream cheese. That's about y'all just to taste, pepper to taste. Okay. Now I'm gonna put the lid on that because the cheese isn't done. What am I doing? I'm gonna put the lid on that because I don't want no. I got a fly that keeps buzzing around here. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. My son got some of this cheese sauce mess. Y'all, I think I'm gonna use some of this in here. It's just a little bit. I don't think it'll hurt nothing. We're gonna. Well, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I need some coffee. Anyway, we're gonna set this out of the way. Back yonder. Okay. Now what do I need to do? Oh Lord. Oh yeah, I got to cut up my pickles, y'all, for my cucumber. And I got two in here that is kind of spongy because they've got a high water content. Okay, so I'm going to cut off the spongy part of that, and I'm not letting anything go to waste, y'all. The chickens will eat they'll eat the spongy. You know, it ain't gonna hurt them. But we're not gonna see. Look at that. That's y'all. That spongy. It's like spongy, and you don't want to use that. Okay, let's check it and make sure it ain't bitter. No, it's not bitter. Now I'm gonna show you. Oh yeah. Oh God. Oh yeah, it is bitter. Oh. Oh yeah. Well, I done cut the end off of it, so that's just gonna go to the chickens. Oh gosh. Okay. And we'll try this one. Okay. If it's bitter, do like that, and white stuff will come. Yeah, this is too spongy. It's not working. We're just gonna give these to the chickens. You win some, you lose some. Flag, you better get away. Okay. Taste a little tiny bit. Now that is not bitter. Okay. Now I'm not cutting these up in rings. I'm going to cut these up in spears. Okay. And I'm not making them little old teeny crybaby spears. We're going to make some pretty decent sized spears. Okay. Okay. Okay, Tori. Thanks for coming, sweetheart. Yeah, Anna, I love smoked paprika too. Y'all, that is so spongy. Yeah, that's going to the chickens. That one right there. And why it gets spongy is a water content issue from drought. And y'all, I watered stuff, and it still happens. So I am not gonna beat myself up. Not gonna do it, not gonna do it. Oh, that one's still kind of big. And like I said, I'm not doing baby ones, but my chickens are going to be happy. They're going to be getting some, yeah. I'm going to save these two for salad. Okay, you guys. Do y'all remember the other week I made some pickles and I put up the brine in my refrigerator? Well, that's what we're going to be using to do this today. And I am not canning these. These are actually just going to go right in my refrigerator and be used for salads and stuff. Okay? And because I told my husband and my son I'd make some. Okay? So, I'm just pouring the brine right over that. And I'm going to put a lid on it. Where'd I put it at? Oh, here it is. And I'm going to put these right in this jar. There's not that many of them. But my chickens are going to be happy, y'all. They got a whole bunch of cucumber off of this. Huh? Beef and rice. Shh, shh, Bella. Bella, hush. You want me to make you a plate? Yeah.
Cut me up some potatoes and fry some potatoes.
Yeah, I'm alive. Fry you some potatoes. How do you want them fried?
It's fried in oil.
Fried in oil like rings or French fries?
I don't care.
Okay.
Just cut them up in circles. That doesn't matter.
Okay.
Like 3 or 4 potatoes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want no beef and rice? Okay. All right.
I mean, you don't have to.
Yeah, I'm
I really don't want some potatoes.
Okay,
I want
baby.
potatoes bad.
okay. Ooh, y'all.
I love you forever.
I love you too, baby. Y'all, my young'un wants some fried taters. He don't want my stew and rice I made for supper. He wants fried taters, so that's what he's gonna get. Okay. Bella, hush. Oh, thank you, Cherry. That's sweet. We're still working on it. Bella, you need to hush, honey. Oh, my goodness. That tater had a little bad spot in it. Ooh, can't be feeding my young'un tater with yuck on it. Ooh. Okay. That's fine. It's good now. Okay. Bella, hush. Now my dog has went crazy. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to get to that cheese in a minute. Okay. Okay. There's his potatoes. I'm only doing 3 because those were fairly large potatoes. Okay. I'm gonna take this frying pan and I'm gonna find some oil to put in it. Bella, hush. Bella, hush. Oh my goodness, y'all. It's hard to open this oil. Okay, I got it. Okay, now I got to put this in the container for the chickens. Okay. All right. Yes, I'm using a old Folgers container with a lid to put chicken scraps in. I will not put something like scraps in just anything and leave a lid off of it. That just attracts bugs and everything else. So, okay, it's time for me to do the cheese. So, got to move this out of the way. And I need now I'm just going to use paper towel instead of cheesecloth tonight. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm going to show you right here. See that? That's what it looks like. Okay. Now I normally save the whey, but I have given my animals so much whey, which is protein water, by the way. The last week or so, they probably have a protein overload. Okay, and I've already got my pot clean. See that? Okay. Put these potatoes in this oil for my son. He wants fried taters at, I don't even know what time it is. Okay, y'all. I have to clean my cutting board off. They had food sitting on it. Okay. Okay. Now that's all cleaned up. That in there. Okay, you guys. You see that right there? I should have put a container underneath it. Because it's still draining water, so. But anyway, it's in there. So it's going to keep draining water for a little bit. And I'm not going to put a whole bunch in this. I'm literally just going to, hey Scott, how are you? I'm literally just going to put this in with the squash casserole. Let me see here. Where's a... See it, you guys? Mozzarella. Okay. So. Now we are getting ready to do our casserole. Okay. Go on, fly. I think I will go on and use this little bit of cheese in this container. It's just a little bit, maybe about a tablespoon. And yes, I do know this was store-bought, really processed cheese, but we do not buy that really here very, like once in a blue moon, if it's a really, really good sale, because it's so bad for you. Okay. Now, okay, guys, there's my squash casserole. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just literally pour my cheese in my squash casserole. Okay? There's about 3 tablespoons of water that came out of that cheese even after I was done. Okay? Now, that's the consistency of the cheese. See that? You can literally make it into a bowl if you wanted to and put it in the refrigerator. You know, and pretty much do whatever you want with it. But what we're doing is we're mixing it into our squash casserole. Okay? And I'm going to add a little bit of sour cream in this. Because, y'all, I am not using daggone cream of any kind of soup in the can. We're not doing that. I done put that little bit of processed cheese in it, so that was bad enough. But like I said, we don't use that very often, but that cream of mushroom and cream of chicken and all that, the sodium, even if you get the low sodium, y'all, it's still horrible for you. Okay. Now, that is so pretty. Okay, y'all. Ain't that just so pretty? Good old country bills. Now, we're going to spread that. And I didn't put no darky fried onions in it. I was going to, but I didn't. So, we're just going to mash this down in it. I'm going to put a little bit inside of it. Just a little bit, y'all. Not very much. Just to give the inside a little bit of a bite, okay? But anyway, I'm going to do it like that. Okay. You got that on there. Now I am going to put the turkey fried onions on top of it. They're not really turkey fried onions, they're Clover Valley fried onions. And I'm not using all of them. I'm just using about 2 tablespoons on the top. Okay. This is going to have plenty of flavor, y'all. Now, I am not making this tonight. I'm not baking it. I'm going to put it in my refrigerator, and tomorrow I'm going to put it in my toaster when I wake up first thing in the morning, and I'm going to set it on 325 in my toaster oven on a little baking sheet, and I'm going to cook this for 1 hour. So when we get back from church, it'll already be done, and, we just turn the toaster back on and let it warm up in the toaster. But we're not doing it tonight. We're going to do it in the morning. Okay? So I'm going to put a piece of aluminum foil on the top of it. And that's going to be part of our meal tomorrow. Okay? I have to figure out where to put it in the refrigerator because my refrigerator's kind of full right now. Found a spot, or made a spot. Actually, there's plenty of room in there. I just need to move stuff around. Oh my goodness. Y'all. It's getting hot in here. Can y'all believe his fries are almost done? Okay. So, we got a jar and a half of pickles from those pickles that we grew, or the cucumbers that we grew. We got a quart bag of okra put up in the freezer. And we got a nice, beautiful squash casserole from our last harvest of squash. And no, we didn't grow these taters, but I wish we did. Okay. I ran out of my taters. Okay. Now, I'm getting him here taters. Somebody want fried taters at 11:30 at night. Goodness gracious. Here I am dropping them all over the stove. Goodness. Them things look good, y'all, but I can't have them. Cannot have them. Y'all got some bonus footage, man. Hey, y'all. There you go. There's his fried taters he wanted. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Yeah, it is getting hot in here. Oh, y'all, it's very, very hot. It's like Marcel Ledbetter hot in here. Okay. Now, I get to take the tomatoes out of the canner. I'm going to take them out and show you guys what it looked like. One jar. And maybe we can hear them pop together. 2 jars. Three jars. Well, I'll put it right there so you can see it. Another jar. Another jar. And since I'm not doing pickles on the stove, I'm going to take this other little tiny jar that wouldn't fit in the water bath canner, and I'm going to put it in my refrigerator. Okay. Ooh. Nothing's popped yet. We'll see how it goes. Who all was still here? So Echo's here. Jenny's here. Who else is here? Y'all say something to let me know you're still here, babies. Hey, baby. Hey, Anna Banana. Hey, Scotty. Thank you for coming, baby. Okay, y'all, I'm cleaning these little dishes over here. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Y'all, I think I'm going to do the avocado skins another day. I do not think I'm going to save these and do that right now. I got too many projects right now. Too many projects going on, so I think I'm going to skip that. I'm dropping stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh, y'all. That's so hot in here. Oh my goodness. Got to put my deer meat and my bacon over there. That's my little tomatillo tomatoes. I'm gonna put them in a bag and freeze them. Okay. Okay, y'all, I'm putting these little tomatoes. Y'all, there's a lot of smells going on in here right now. A whole lot of smells. Okay. So we got pickles put up. Well, refrigerator pickles. We got some stewed tomatoes. We made a squash casserole. And we made the homemade cheese to go with it. And we made that avocado dip. So I think we did pretty good. And I don't think that took me too long. I think that because I had a lot of the preparation done earlier today, I think that it went rather quickly. Who won't eat deer meat? Jenny. You won't eat deer meat, Jenny? Girl, what's wrong with you? Yeah, you could learn to love it. But I ain't going to force nothing on nobody. I don't do that. I am not a fan of people trying to trick people into eating food. I don't agree with that. To me, that's conniving. I don't like that. If somebody tells me they don't like something or they don't want something, I'm not going to try to force it on them. I've had that done to me, and I don't appreciate it. An hour and a half. Yeah, actually, yeah, it was 11:15 was when I went live. You're right, Anna. Okay, you put these jars up. Now it's called cleanup time. Okay, I got those 2 pots washed. We're getting ready to go back in their little spot that they belong in. Okay, y'all. I am going to put a cover on this because I'm not trying to mess with hot grease. Not doing that tonight. I'm too tired, and I'll probably end up burning myself, knowing me. Okay? So for right now, we're just going to leave it set right there on the stove. Okay? Yeah, I did start at, 10:15 I did. Yeah, 10:15. Yeah, hour and a half ago. Did I say 11:15? I'm crazy. Okay. Oh, oh Lord. Marcel Ledbetter. Ooh. Good child. Okay, y'all. Put that in there like so. Okay, we've got 1 jar that's popped, 2 jars, 3 jars, 4 jars, and 1 that hasn't. This one right here in the middle hasn't popped. So I don't know what the deal is with that. But we're going to put these fried onions back in the pantry. Gonna put these lids up because, like I said, we're cleaning up right now. Okay, you guys, it still hadn't sealed, but that's okay. I am not going to be upset. Okay. Hey, Detail Grandma, how are you, darling? Miss Chris. Okay, y'all. I'm about done. So, okay, baby. Thank you for coming. Well, Scott, if you want to start you a cooking channel, that's what you should do, baby. I encourage everybody to do what they want to do. Cook till your little heart is just content, baby. Bella, hush. You're welcome, baby.
That's really good.
Thank you.
Fried
Mm-mm. Avocado. Thank you, baby. Hey, I mean, if you can cook, and even if you can't, you can learn, Scott. That's the good thing. You learn by trial and error. So, hey, give it a shot. Give it a shot. That's what I always say. Okay, you guys, I think I have pretty much done everything I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up and close the room down, okay? I thank everybody for coming. And y'all have a blessed night and take it easy until the next time, okay? I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
I love you.